Yeah, it kills everybody because they will be playing a game called Try Not to Kill Your Parents. Just try it, bros. Entry would be skipped because it's still have much to do. What? Entry should be skipped? Obviously, this wasn't the final pro-kit, but regardless, I didn't get together the resources I needed in time. I plan on updating later on, though. I'm glad I could at least be part of this, some even if I didn't finish on time. Oh, okay. It's the devlog or something? Dev notes? Do I deserve such claws too? What? Okay. Why is the shadowy figure looming above me? Oh, so it's not a devlog. Its presence seemed to be darkness itself. It consumed light around him, swallowing every glimmer whole. He pitied me. I know that, but in a way, one could come to pity him also. Despite his appearance, he was just like us, albeit his body was shrouded in the dark. The only thing on his body that gleamed with light was his eye, the one singular eye that simply looked down at me. The wolf didn't respond back. Would it be better if I stopped thinking of him as such a thing? After all, his prey came willingly. I was the prime example of that. I feel exhausted. Maybe he's not a wolf. Maybe he's an anglerfish. Image page black not found. The screen goes blank for a few moments before Akoji finds himself out at sea in a small boat with the wolf. Close up to Akoji, half face marked out. What the fuck is that image? I've been here for nearly a month now. Sometimes he takes me out to the open waters, never saying where or why. The Prince of Darkness, Ozzy? That's how he introduced himself for the first time we met. But now that I've been around anymore, it made me realize that name doesn't quite fit. Perhaps a better name would be Death. Let's step into the jaws of the wolf. Death sounded more soothing, not beautiful, just inevitable, because it was going to happen eventually. Especially after hearing the relentless noises of people speaking about all these years of potential. You should have done more, Akoji. If I had done more, this interaction with death wouldn't have happened before another few years, or I would have stayed into the light, centuries. But I didn't. I've been continually falling to my own demise for so long I haven't even realized it. Every choice, every moment of uncomfortable silence, every bitter thought, they all led me here. The waters really did seem like they were black. When I put my hand in them, it felt so cold. Well, yeah, it's water. You seem ready. I am, I think. I'm still terrified, though. I suppose I'm being brave. No, never mind. I'm just really a quitter. Everyone wishes to rest eventually. I see you, Akoji. You fought hard. Did I? Are you sure you aren't just saying that to make this easier? Oh, you've got me. Death gets closer. You were dealt a cruel hand at the start, raised in that cold, molded by fear and obedience. Yes, that part wasn't your fault. But afterward, there were thousands of paths you could have chosen, and yet I was going to. It's like you enjoyed being miserable. You never really tried to climb out, did you? You stayed suffering, because it was familiar, comfortable. That's not... And then there's your brother. Such a pity. He wasn't mature enough to be the support you needed, and yet you kept trying. Tell me, did you honestly think he'd ever seen you as a family again? Stop, please. Would you never had much of a chance, Akoji. But that's okay. I'm here now. Let me help you. Help me? Yeah. Help. It seems so simple to offer, so why did no one ever offer when it mattered? Okay, yeah, help me, please. I'm ready to go. Good, hold my... Wait, can I ask a favor? You may speak. My brother, my family, I really try hard to not hate them, but now I don't think I can pretend anymore. It's like what you said, he never viewed me as a family, would never treat me normally, and I hate him so much for it. I hate how he gets to live like nothing's wrong, like I don't exist, like we weren't each other's only family left. He cried at her parents' funeral, did you know that? You probably do. He cried over her, our mother mostly, which confused me the most, crying over the woman who made our cage impossibly smaller, and when I saw him crying, broken like that, I smiled. Akoji pauses, covering his mouth. Oh, that's bad, right? It's how you feel. It's exactly how I feel. I felt it burn inside me that day, and it hasn't faded since. Right. Image background black not found. Screen goes black, dialogue box only. He was crying agony, and for once I wasn't the weak one. I want him to feel that again. I want you to make him suffer. A twisted maze. Everything is so dark besides these walls. Glance over at my shoulder. Who the fuck is Zach? Shuddering at the side of my arm, torn clean off. The three of us dead, one still alive on the surface. Ah, hopeless. Talking to the wolf is hopeless. It's hardly been a month since I've arrived in the endless sea, in this endless maze, but it already feels like years. Was it foolish to think that awakening here could mean a second chance, new life, clean slate? Probably was. No, definitely was. I forced myself to run, holding onto my arm as I grimace in pain. My arm! Pain has been a constant shadow in my life. It's nothing new, but the way it feels when the wolf rips my arm apart. It's something else entirely. It's like my nerve-ending sensitivity increased tenfold. It's a blinding, white-hot scream tearing through my body. Is he controlling that too? Can he choose how much it hurts? Why? For fun? To break me faster? I run until I hit a dead end, catching my breath. An exception has occurred. Nice. Oh god, this is hilarious. Oh fuck, edit close. Let me do it again. Okay. So what if I don't want to die? I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I didn't mean to fire. I swear I was just angry. Why am I always punished for every mistake? Why can't anyone accept the fact that I'm just a normal mortal being? Why do people expect me to be perfect? Why can't people accept my flaws? I'm not perfect. I'll never be perfect, and I should be allowed to mess up, but everyone always judges, and it really isn't fair. I never got to do what I wanted, and wah, wah, wah. A turn on the boat reveals a shade purple. Familiar. It looks like Zakaria. What the fuck? Image boat not found. And when you were 16, you were too scared to die. Did you really think you had a wife ahead of you? No. When you were 19, you wanted to make others hurt the way you were hurt. What scared you back then was death itself, but how easily it came to you. How comfortable it felt. Yeah. But despite that lack of fear, you kept living. You held on to the belief that you could be helped. The ghostly presence disappears. Why is Zach suddenly being a narrator here? What the fuck? And who the hell is Zach? What happened to the wolf? The ghostly presence disappears in a swirl of black smoke around Koji. Who's helping you now? It's me. I'm helping you now. Helping? Koji thinks, did anyone even try? No, they only watched. Ever since I got here, my memory was hazy, and that's what my thoughts drifted to the fire. The flames that consumed me as I set myself ablaze. I felt hatred. My parents, my brother, they all just watched. Koji's voice rises, full of bitter emotion. It really was his fault, older too, and now I'm stuck to what I assume is hell. Not that I don't deserve to be in hell, however, his behavior towards me could have been an impressive bid. He could have motivated me to stay around on that miserable plane of existence. If he'd just listen to me, hear me talk. I hate them, I despise them, I loathe them. They all make me sick, disgusting, they're so vile. You should have seen them. I have. It's terrifying. I know. It'll hurt. Only for a hobby. Pain isn't the intent, not for this, not for you. Do you think he ever cared? No. I'm ready to go. May I just ask for a favor? One favor. Just one. For some reason, the wolf didn't seem to like that. Tell me. It's about Zachariah. He'll get here eventually. And you have to convince him to die too, right? Can you make it hurt? Screen goes black. Dialogue only. Make him suffer. Okay. What if I don't want to die? I saw the shadowy figure looming above me. He pitied me. Despite his frightening appearance, his mere presence seemed to be darkness itself, with one singular eye, a lantern in the darkness. He had a resemblance to us, might as lack of humanity, or perhaps that made us more similar. I kept my gaze downcast, feeling as the water lapped gently against my hands. Cold, it crept into my bones like a quiet sickness. These waters consistently filled me with dread, even now. The wolf stared at me for a long while, as if he wanted to speak up, but decided against it. He was practically expressionless, except for that damned eye, the hard singular eye, and then my body became like ice. That eye, it reminds me of the eyes I've seen on vultures, terrible animals that wait and wait until an animal falls and dies. Only then do they swoop down onto the dead body and eat the pieces left. Koji glanced up, seeing the wolf staring down at him. I feel exhausted. The screen goes back for a few moments before Koji finds himself out at sea. Oh, wait. Same thing. And, yep. Okay. So this is try not to kill your parents. Oh, and it fucking yeah. Well, I guess the parents got killed because a Koji guy said was an arsonist or whatever. I don't get it. Well, I try to get for yourselves the listener description that is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves. Well, you've seen for yourselves what this visual novel has to offer. Should I say any more? I mean, I see the idea. I think it's pretty cool. There's a story where you talk with death and then confess to your sins or whatever. Yeah, something like that. But you'll see how it's executed. See how it's presented. It's a busted visual novel.